Hi, Ron Benning here. In this video, I'll be giving a Sacramento Duplex market update for the time period ending August of 2024. I do my best to keep this analysis real and without any agenda other than to give you good guidance. In this video, I'll look at the key local market trends like the average list price, the average sale price, the days on the market, and the inventory level trends. I will also touch briefly on key national economic trends like the interest rate. I do a level of analysis that nobody else is doing in this marketplace for the small duplex market. That helps pull back the curtain just a little bit to see the Sacramento duplex market in a way that you may not have seen until now. Developing trends leave evidence, so if you want to know what's likely to happen over the next month or two, watch until the end. August 2024 was a seller's market for Sacramento duplexes. We currently have a 2.2 month supply of duplexes on the market right now. You will notice there were some very interesting trends that have been developing here. The first is that the inventory has continued the long-term trend of rising. The second trend, unlike in the fourplex market, the amount of pending sales for duplexes have been actually going down, even though the interest rates have been going down. The amount of sold duplexes over the past few months is down slightly too. So what's going on here that makes things different from what is happening in the fourplex market? It's all about pricing. Many duplex sellers are pricing based on comps and not based on cash flow. You will notice that when you analyze my weekly GRM reports for duplexes, that on the duplexes, the GRMs are on average 2 to 3 ticks higher than the GRMs for the fourplexes. So when this happens, investors move their money from one market to another. It just makes sense. This is evidenced by the fact that the average sale price compared to the asking prices has also fallen to 95% of the original list price. This is one of the biggest gaps I can remember in a long time in the duplex market, and I think it may be getting bigger in the near future if sellers do not start pricing units more based on income than comps. In looking at the average list and sold numbers, we see that the average sale price is just about where it was a year ago at this time, while the average list price is still well above where it was last year at this time. But you do notice that it is starting to come down a little bit. Interest rates have continued the downward trend for the past few months. In fact, we are now just over 0.75% lower than we were last year at this time. Please keep in mind that the rates for duplexes will be about 0.5% higher than what you're seeing on the base rate on the chart on the screen. I analyze all the investment properties in the 10 counties around Sacramento each week. We are seeing a handful of good deals coming out each week that are selling quickly. If you're thinking of buying a duplex and are not already on my GRM weekly distribution list and an MLS search, reach out to me so I can get you set up. If you're enjoying this analysis and you're not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe now so that I can continue to keep you in the loop about investing in the Sacramento market and what's happening in the duplex market. So what does all this mean to me? While nobody can know for sure, I think that inventory of the duplexes will continue to grow over the next month and may stabilize a bit by October if the rates continue to fall. I believe there's likely to be an increase in buyers entering the market due to the lower interest rates. I believe that interest rates may continue to go down slightly over the next 30 to 60 days too. And I don't see any major shifts in property values during that time, but a slightly lower average sale price, or possibly a leveling off of that downward trend in average sale price may occur due to the increase in buyers. For buyers, I would continue to write offers based on the sold GRMs for the most recent sold duplexes. If you see a good deal, act quickly because it will sell. For sellers, it's still one of the best times to sell in the past year if you're pricing realistically because of the lower interest rates. If you're using objective data to price your property, there's still plenty of buyers that are ready to buy. If you're thinking of selling and want to know the value of your property, look down below in the description for a link to get an estimate of your property's value. Feel free to use the comments section below to ask any questions or let me know topics that you'd like me to do videos on. Whether you're thinking of buying or selling in the next 7 days or 7 months, feel free to give me a call, text me, send an email, or we can set up a Zoom to answer your questions, and I will help you plan a smooth purchase or sale transaction.